Call your mom, call your sister.
To quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a two-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a two-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ball one. Gonzalez, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 3-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. One down. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's got 6 RBIs in this series already, so obviously he's had a huge impact on the last few games. Now they're hoping for more of the same from him, and as someone watching this game, so am I.
The 1-0. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's George Springer as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Brian Dozier now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. Dickerson going back for the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Three runs already home here. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first. Inning. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Davis, the runner at third. Springer at second. Ramos on at first with 2 down. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's had success, 6 for 14. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Hit hard down the left field line. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Corey Dickerson goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. The 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And there's out number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino. He went deep in the contest last night. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here it comes. And it's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he misses. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taylor is there. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken. Strike 2. Hit hard down the left field line. But no one can get to this one. Has a look. Now the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full. 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's Jason Hayward now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Daniel Robertson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Chris Davis will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Davis is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, George Springer, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Right there, that was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier, and he fouls this one off. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Gonzalez comes set. 0-1 on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Ready on 0-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Taylor is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 3-0. In now, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle.
Goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Gonzalez, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last...
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Hayward, still going back. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. Second home run early in the year, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0. Standing in now, Gene Segura hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hit on the ground after short. Gonzalez is up with it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Well, it certainly was a bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Into the box now, Justin Turner. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Here it is, the 3-0. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Taylor at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Harper.
He's set and the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and then leaving the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. Smoked on the ground left side. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the. We're back at Tropicana Field and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Popped him up. Gurriel is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Astros.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. To 2-2 now. Hayward, the runner at second with one away. He stays alive, still 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in once again, George Springer, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Dozier.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Ball one.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Wilson Ramos. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Yuli Gurriel would be next. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Standing in now, Jean Segura. 0-1 the count. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. No runs on 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Popped him up. Turner is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Turner is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Digging in, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Justin Turner will lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1, here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Turner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning.
Leading off for the Astros.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Geronimo Batista. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Popped him up. Dozier has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Taylor. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Looking at his career totals, Taylor is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the champ and the second baseman is there to make the play, and that Robbie Moylan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Robbie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Zunino has it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robertson calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit on the ground for Robertson at second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. At the plate, Daniel Robertson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Harper coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Anthony Swarzak is out from the bullpen.